Good Saturday afternoon, everybody. This is Stephen Ray, and is coming up on 1 o'clock. And as you can see, the Storm Prediction Center the Storm Prediction Center has placed a good portion of south and central Mississippi underneath a brand new tornado watch. And this watch does include the areas in Mississippi that include the Hattiesburg area, Gulfport, Pascagoula, as well as over here towards the Columbia, Mississippi area, also Brookhaven and Macomb, Mississippi. Now, this is south of the Jackson, Mississippi metro area. This also does go all the way to the Laurel area and just outside of Sandersville and Heidelberg. So if you are in the yellow shaded box area, you guys are underneath a tornado watch, and this watch does go until 7 p.m. this evening for the potential of a few tornadoes and a couple of intense tornadoes possible, and isolated damaging wind gusts in excess of 70 miles per hour. Now, I am going to read off to you guys right now the actual counties that are underneath the watch area. All right, from Jackson, Mississippi National Weather Service, the following counties are underneath a tornado watch: Claiborne, Copa, Covington, Forest, Franklin, Jefferson Davis, Jones, Lamar, Lawrence, Lincoln, Marion, and Simpson counties. If you guys are in any of those counties, you guys are underneath the tornado watch. Once again, Claiborne, Copa, Covington, Forest, Franklin, Jefferson, Davis, Jones, Lamar, Lawrence, Lincoln, Marion, and Simpson counties. Also, further off towards the south, if you are in Amite, Hancock, Harrison, Jackson, Pearl River, Pike, or Walthall counties in Mississippi, you guys are underneath it as well. Once again, Amite, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Hancock, Harrison, Jackson, Pearl River, Pike, and Walthall counties in South Mississippi. So those are the areas of concern right now. Now let me go back over here, and I'm going to take off the watch, cut on the radar, and as you can see, there are a lot of storms out there right now. Basically, this batch of storms that is coming through New Orleans right now, and then these individual cells that are in between Gulfport and Hattiesburg along the 49 corridor, and all of these do need to be watched for the potential of rotation. Now, the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate any rotation right now in any of these storms across Mississippi. However, you can see there are tight couplets that are in northern Louisiana about to cross over into Mississippi, in between Macomb and Columbia, Mississippi. We've got three areas that we need to watch. We got this one right here that is just crossing into Mississippi. You've got this one right here that is in northern Louisiana, west of the Franklinton area. And then this one right here that is crossing the Highway 16 corridor. And all of these are moving off in this direction right here. So all of these will eventually be moving into the state of Mississippi, and it will be real interesting to see once they get up here into the Jackson, Mississippi area. for where they issue the warnings, what they will do with those warnings here within the next few hours. And as you can see, these are going more towards the Macomb, Mississippi area, and also the Brookhaven, Mississippi area as well. And let me check and see if we've got anything up here. And the good news is, closer up here towards Brookhaven and the 84 corridor, right now I'm not seeing anything that would indicate any kind of rotation. So that is good. So the majority of the severe weather today is going to be basically along and south of the 84 corridor, which runs basically from Natchez, Mississippi, all the way here over to Laurel and Waynesboro, Mississippi, and points off to the south. That is basically where the bulk of the instability and the shear is down here in this area. And basically, we've got to watch any of these individual storms that are out here like this. And we've also got to watch this batch of storms coming through New Orleans as it comes up and rides up in this direction right here. Now, the tornado watch goes all the way up to the Alabama Mississippi border. It does not include any counties over here in Mississippi. I want to also mention that the warning, or the watch, I should say, does also include the Stone County, George County, and Perry counties down here in Mississippi as well. I don't want to leave you guys out, but you guys are in the tornado watch as well. And let me do one more thing. Come on. Okay, these are the counties from the Weather Service out of Mobile. Mobile does cover a couple of counties in South Mississippi. George, Greene, Perry, and Stone. You guys are underneath the tornado watch until 7 p.m. as well. So George, Greene, Perry, and Stone counties, closer to the Alabama border, you guys are underneath that tornado watch as well, as it goes all the way basically from Macomb and Brookhaven, Mississippi, all the way here down to the coast to include Gulfport, Pascagoula, and then back over here towards the Mississippi-Alabama state line. And if you were down here watching us in Purvis or Hattiesburg or any place like that along the 49 corridor, you need to keep your eyes on these storms that are down here in between Gulfport and Hattiesburg, because these are the ones that are going to be riding up here towards the Hattiesburg area. And these have been showing signs of rotation over the past little bit. And so we're really going to have to watch and see how this all progresses. So it does look like it's going to be an active afternoon for some of these people down here in southern and central Mississippi. Basically, the tornado watch comes all the way up here to Hazelhurst, but no further off towards the north. So once again, I will pull up for you guys one last time the tornado watch. And there is your tornado watch. That does include all of the areas that are in the yellow shaded area, and this goes until 7 p.m. tonight. Since there are no tornado warnings active right now, I will go. I will sign off here, and I will come back as needed in the case that we do have tornado warnings issued a little bit later on. But I do want to mention before I leave, if you guys are watching from Hazelhurst, Brookhaven, Macomb, Mississippi, if you are down here towards the Columbia, Hattiesburg, Laurel area, or if you are down here towards Biloxi, Pascagoula, Gulfport, Bay St. Louis, or Picayune, Mississippi, all of you guys are underneath the tornado watch. that goes until 7 p.m. this evening. I do want to also mention that Natchez, Mississippi is not, I repeat, is not under the tornado watch. It is just off towards your east. So Natchez is not under the tornado watch. Brookhaven, Macomb, Hazelhurst, Columbia, Hattiesburg, Laurel, uh, Picayune, Gulfport, Biloxi, Pascagoula, and Bay St. Louis. You guys are all underneath the tornado watch that goes until 7 p.m. this evening. I will be here providing severe weather coverage as needed, and I will see you guys the minute the first tornado warning is issued for the great state of Mississippi. We will see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy college football if you get the chance. And I will be back here as needed with updates here in the great state of Mississippi.